is going on, you guys? Welcome back to the channel. Finally riding my Ninja H2 again. I've been riding the H2R a lot, not the H2 almost at all. And today I'm meeting up with an old friend of mine that used to be into cars, and he got a Busa and he's been wanting to ride. The weather has been freezing, and this is going to be more of a, I guess it was supposed to be more of a sunset ride, but since sunset is so early these days, it's going to be more of a night ride. But we have the Ninja H2 and the Hayabusa, the two legends. He also said that at some point I can probably test ride the Busa, so that will be interesting. I've never ridden a newer gen one. I've ridden a really old one. I think it was, I don't know, man, around like 2010, so almost like 14 years ago now, since it's 2024, which is absolutely wild to say. But getting a little distracted with this sunset, even though it's like very late sunset, still looks very pretty. I don't want to be too extra because I know some of you guys can't even ride in this time. Well, why the hell was I in 4th gear this whole time? Oh my god, bro, that was so weird. I think it's because I'm so used to the H2R, and the H2R is a lot louder, so I kind of like know what gear I'm in by the sound of the bike, and I'm so not used to it. This is kind of like the H2R for me because, you know, it's not like a completely different bike, even though it's very, very different, but still, I was like, okay, yeah, that sounds about right. And like naturally I thought I was in 6th gear because the H2R is just, this is so much nicer honestly on my ears. It's not like piercing like the H2R, which is kind of crazy. I did not check my tire pressure before this ride, and since it's very, very cold and a lot of people are going down, I'm taking it super easy in these turns. Those chicken strips are gonna be massive in the winter. Yeah, like 4th gear doesn't even sound that loud. And also I haven't ridden one of the bikes that don't have mirrors, so I'm not liking this right now that I have to keep looking back. There's a lot of cars everywhere. But yeah, I want to send a message before we do this ride and all that to all the people that I guess are slightly newer to riding, or maybe forgot, you know, just reminding you, it's if you can't ride where you are, it's cooler weather, so the tires take a lot longer to warm up. Tires are more rough and the streets are very cold, so there's not a lot of grip. There's been 2 or 3 accidents recently of people I know or have heard of around here. 2 of them which were very bad. Jeez, what is going on here? I'm so not used to the throttle of this thing. I'm like a noob. I swear guys, this is not my first time riding the H2. Had this thing for over 3 years now, but it's just been a while. The H2R is so much smoother. So yeah, a couple of these accidents were bad, so just trying to send the message out to be careful, be safe while you're riding in this cold weather. Man, the H2 is running cold. 149, that is wild. Also, I did take a look at the front forks, and it is leaking still, so it looks like I'm gonna have to replace the entire seal. Last time we tried to just kind of clean it up. There's a process where you can do, usually there's debris stuck in the seal of your forks, and that's why it starts like leaking fluids, and those fluids are very, I guess, corrosive, I guess that's the word. You know, they'll just like melt your paint and stuff, so that's not good. And hopefully, since it's right there, if it gets onto your brakes and all that, that's even worse. Yeah, we're gonna have to do that for this bike. This bike's fumes are on the next level though. It smells so strong, not like the H2R. So weird. I smell like gas right now already. This bike definitely smells the strongest, which doesn't make sense. All the bikes are like straight pipe pretty much, but this is just a lot, suffocating. Maybe it's because it's a 2015 model. She's almost 10 years old, man. That is wild. Next year, 2025, she's gonna be 10 years old. Oh man, it is kind of nice that this bike is lowered. It rides very differently because it is lowered, which I don't necessarily like, but just kind of stopping and going is kind of nice on it. Okay, at least it's not too much down here. It was a little damp here, so it's not a major leak, it's just minor. But yeah, we're gonna have to replace this seal over here so it doesn't leak too much. Bro, I'm so blind. I was like, where? I know the market is here. I was right by the start. No, I heard nothing. Yeah. How you doing, my guy?
Worked all day? Yeah, dude, you gotta hop on. Did you go on these?
Yeah, totally. Best starter bikes.
Yeah, I think that's like H2, huh?
Yeah.
Looks like an H2R.
Yeah, I put the H2R winglets on it.
This is the center of the oh my god.
At least I have a headlight and I like the R.
Cause you've had this the longest I've known you.
Yeah, I got this over 3 years ago. Almost 4 now.
Did you go from a liter to this?
No, I had actually a 636. Yeah, it was a big jump. I've ridden a couple like liters. I was gonna get a ZX10, but I full sent it and got the H2. You just need to turbo this thing and you're good. That's it. That's all you need. That's it. I have a supercharger. You just need a turbo. Done. How much does this thing make?
190?
190 wheel, right?
89.7.
What 190? What 190 wheel? This is at 250 wheel. He's saying he might turbo it. That would be fun. If he does turbo it and I really like it, I might want to do the same. The issue is the shop. You know, finding a shop that will do a proper turbo job. That's the main issue. That's why I'm holding back. There's nothing here around where we live, unfortunately. And I really don't want to send my bike somewhere in some other state and yeah, deal with like texting them. Like I want to go check on the bike, probably film the process. I don't know. We'll see. But it's definitely an option. So right now we're gonna ride with these two bikes. They do look pretty sick because you have the black and you have the chrome. I have technically black chrome with the green. The two Legends. Oh, I'm getting old. My hip is like cramping up because it's all cold. Hey. I didn't expect to be this many cars. I guess it's not that late. It feels late because it's so dark. Oh, I saw that flame. Sick. The most fun part about night rides is that usually it's very empty. We need to go to some more night meets. I haven't done a night ride in such a long time, and I also haven't ridden the H2 in such a long time. It's actually not too bad with the layers that I'm wearing. I'm like double thermaled up and wearing my merch, my hoodie. Hopefully, I'm gonna try this year. That's definitely one of my goals for this year is to bring back the merch for you guys. Riding the H2 is such a throwback. When I first had this bike, I used to ride so much at night. So technically, the H2 would be a lot of fun right now because it's very cold, so the bike will stay very cold. But unfortunately, we don't have headlights. So it's either I get headlights on the H2 and I can ride it at night, or I get fans and I can ride it all the time. I think I'm going with the fans. I missed that whistle. The H2 does not whistle the same at all. Bro, I can't see. My helmet is fogging up so much. Busa and the H2. Yeah. You'll see in the video when it uploads. This one should too. When I shift, it should shoot. What's going on there? Whoa. Wow, what a rookie mistake. Haven't done it in so long, man. Thank you, man. It is loud. That thing does look like it's sitting pretty low. It looks already lowered. It looks very similar to mine, even though it's a longer wheelbase, but it looks shorter and it looks lowered, and it's not. It's very interesting. Alright, I cannot see nothing right now. It fucked up like crazy over here. I had to open up the visor a little bit. When the visor is closed and I'm not going like freeway speeds, this thing is, I can't see nothing. I kind of miss how the H2 sounds. It sounds very different from the H2R. And of course I need fuel. It ain't an H2 ride if I don't need fuel and if it's not traffic. You guys remember the H2 curse? This bike, whenever I ride it, there used to be a lot of traffic. Even though it's like times where there shouldn't be traffic. Oh, you have 900 miles on it? Broken in. Yeah, the airflow on the H2R sounds crazy. This one, like, you don't get that like jet engine like suction noise like you do on the H2R. It just has that like really cool like whistle flutter, a lot louder than the H2R. I'll throw in a couple of clips of the H2R, like the jet engine noise that I'm talking about, because I do know you can hear it from outside the bike too, but you actually can. They actually do have a similar tone. This is a bit more raspy, but that could be the exhaust system, which is kind of interesting since that's a 1300 cc's and this is just 1000, supercharged 1000. I need gas, but yeah. It's cold. I'm sorry, H2. We're gonna fill you up next time. Interesting, this bike is not popping while I'm shifting. I can't see nothing. Alright, you guys. We went through a full tank of gas already somehow on the H2. It is... That was sick. Caught me off guard. That was sick. We got the H2 and the Busa together on a fun little ride. Hey man, I don't have gas. Take it easy. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please drop a like and subscribe, and I'll catch you all in the next one. Peace out and ride safe. Hopefully I make it back before the H2 completely dies on me.